Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we started Trial 1, and good god, there's so much to look at. We're continuing learning more about non-stop debates right now. Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. Oh, please don't. No matter how many weak spots, essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all the weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one. And not only will you fail to refute what they said, you'll also lower the trust in everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. But this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. We're spinning. Bathroom door frame. I got you.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Right.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Right.
Then the killer ran after her.
Right.
And they got into the bathroom.
Right.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it! We already know the answer.
Because the door was locked. The reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Right.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Right.
Then the killer ran after her.
Right.
And they got into the bathroom.
Right.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door,
Right.
because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it's wrong!
Yeah, Leon, get bent.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
The nameplates.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Look at her smug smile. I was convinced the bathroom door was locked. I didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. So it's the important detail about the crime scene was the crime they didn't know was that it took place in my room.
I got it!
I
The
can't
killer
read.
must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Yeah. He wanted me to die so bad.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yep.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thanks, Toko. What I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Mondo, why do you think we're here?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But you want a respawn point, don't you?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Leon, this would literally save your ass right now.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Celeste.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fucking yelling at you here.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something particular. That's how frightened she was. The answer was right there. I guess I have to let someone in because... switching rooms?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
I think it's for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point in even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Now's not the time to get pissed.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the neighborhoods to make sure you don't go to the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Yeah. I think the ultimate dick is the ultimate private dick.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note. Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, What young man could resist?
He's about to say, except for me.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Yeah.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Are you dumb? are you dumb, Celeste?
Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, I'm listening. Oh god, no, we're spinning! No! Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
I don't even know where dorm nameplates would even go. I went to my room instead of Sayaka's. Who's for that is? Because I work on switch between my Sayaka's room.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yeesh. You know this worst time. Please stop wasting my time. I need to consider this more carefully. All the time. I have to make sure they're somewhere.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
The room.
No, it's wrong.
There we go. I did get one wrong.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
Leon. Let's look at that shirt. Oh, isn't that for, what's it called? Gears of War? A very similar kind of thing. Only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The person that knew that we switched.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about. Just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplate. Make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Framing for murder.
To understand that,
our leading lady,
we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably...
an ambush.
Whoever she invited over came in and attacked her!
Nope, other way around.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Duh.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Thank you, Mondo.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yeah, cause, her right wrist broke.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
So now you know Sayaka's wrist was broken, but the fixed sword is because... But her wrist, there's no doubt. The shield? No, the wrist.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
You know, for this being our first, time trying to do a trial, we are kinda good at it.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
You are the oldest one here, and you have not helped one bit. What happened to my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a- oh my god, no! I don't want to learn anymore. I'm done, I'm good. I had to spell, I have to spin 47 times in a row. I'm good. What? Getting used to these non-stop debates. Here with the next debate. I start loading multiple truth bullets and fuck me. Multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. I don't want multiple. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you damage to your influence gauge. Here press the Q button, locate the cylinder, and choose which bullet to fire. Press release the Q button to cycle through each bullet. You use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the electric difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. Versus this time, the electric difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't think I will, actually. Make your argument. Replica sword sheath kitchen knife, that replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
No.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist!
Nope.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in her leg. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Are we sure? This sword really did attack first. This one is for a certain part of the sword that got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's wrong.
But you weren't even here.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Who?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
I got you, Mondo. Sayaka was trying to do a sneak attack. but the other person was too fast. Leon was too fast and blocked it with the fake sword and broke Sayaka's wrist.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Not necessarily.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Thanks, Kyoko.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Oh, please tell me. Kiyotaka.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
And you're wrong.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
The way that Kiyotaka is currently framed between two dead people makes me think he's gonna be the next to die, and I kinda don't want him to be the next to die.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Yeah, Leon.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The palms of her hands. She never used the sword. The palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Really bad engineering for the sword.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh, no, that's not it at all.
Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because the regulation talks about it. The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Coco, please.
Oh, my.
But yeah, it's really...
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
You can leave.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Poor Leon, honestly. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Buddy, you gotta chill.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying.
Poor Leon. Poor Leon.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Yeah,
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Right.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
The moment I realized it, I reacted the same
She launched
amount.
her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Literally?
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. What can I do? As far as clues go, there's nothing left. Well, we're spinning, so obviously there's something left. Dying message. Yeah, it's Leon.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong!
Get bent. Poor Leon.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yep. The Sayaka wrote it, and to prove it, get the index.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
This is driving me fucking insane.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
Put it upside down, buddy. It's
No,
okay.
it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little princess are really getting excited now.
I need you to see synthesis.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh, Sakura, no!
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you, Kyoko. Rotate it. Maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
I just want you to know this is like 2 hours of gameplay. And he finally realized.
You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
That message revealed who the real killer's name. Message 180. It was crystal clear. Select someone. Leon.
Here's my answer.
Get fucked.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Don't steal Kyoko's spotlight.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
This poor guy.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
No such thing, buddy.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not random at all.
I'm gonna keep this going until we end the trial.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Yeah, Leon.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
It was the shirt and he used a crystal ball. That would have been incinerated. Or was it like,
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Really gotta enunciate that.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
This really sucks for Leon. He was just trying to hang
Is
out.
one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
Yeah, lots of people are.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. It's just that one little charred piece. There's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The music is so loud, too. What remains of the button-up shirt? The killer wasn't able to get rid of. I think that we need to pay attention to no. Where's it destroyed? You're talking about the trash from incinerator, right? Of course, that's supposed to make anything clear. Ah, no! How?
I got it!
Okay.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Oh, buddy.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way at the incinerator. To use the incinerator without being on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon's the real killer. You get the crystal ball, baby. Make your argument. Shatter crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yeah.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to just...
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, Leon.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way. But there.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. So strange, I was quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Oh, Leon. Oh, buddy.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Could be child's play for the ultimate baseball star.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
He challenged because of the ultimate baseball
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Buddy, look at your face.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
You just got the worst end of the deal.
I'm not the killer! These goddamn shepherd brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Thank God! Every case has one last segment to bring the clash trial to an end. This is a closing argument. In this phase, he will give a complete summary of the case. I'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at the missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow! You'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun! Alright. So it's this one. I was ready. Okay. And then... what? Oh my god, there's so much. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, let's do the basics first. We know this one. We just saw this one. There's this one. And then the lynch room. Nothing's there. Nothing's there.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
No, I didn't land my reasoning right. To rearrange the evidence of the case. Okay, what's wrong then? Oh, then the knife goes here. So this one goes over there.
The killer is
okay, let's try this
you!
again.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
But she got the... What the fuck? That is where she got the knife though.
Here's exactly what happened.
I'm gonna lose. Because I'm too dumb for
During the
this.
struggle, a strike... And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Oh, good God! Am I really gonna lose?
Here's exactly what happened.
We're only
finding herself cornered. The killer went after her. What they didn't know, Sayaka knew about that because I... So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate.
Thank God.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
I'm surprised that no one is like arguing with him right now.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
You have so many piercings, dude. I love that for you. That was the one side.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
I would hope.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
My guy.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am. I have the evidence? The bullet time battle is about to begin. What the hell? Sometimes during class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. If that happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's sentiments in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen to reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Store the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the temp maker reaches the center. This is a method to deal damage to your opponent. Can't pull it off. You'll be the one in pain. Oh, I hate it. Do this consecutively, and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get it into a tempo down situation. The tempo changes, so that's the timing of hitting each button. Watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. To that point, you press the left mouse button to shoot it down with the truth bullet, just like any other statement. Hit their statement fast enough, you'll come out victorious. Like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. I hate this. Well, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Something of their own screws.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Wow, I heard better arguments from kindergarten.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Yeah, you're really not helping the case, buddy. You show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. You need to figure it out. I don't think I can, everybody. Only truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
What the hell am I doing wrong?
You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me?
What the fuck? Don't lose me. Nobody knows. What the? That trial is officially adjourned. Time to reveal who's the Black End. Most votes of Dakota. But if not the Black End, too bad. The real Curly gets graduated. Congratulations to them. And everyone else must now be punished. Do I get to see them?
Is this really the end for all of us?
Do I get to see it? Fine.
I refuse to give up yet.
No, it's fine.
When the killer instead...
Nothing works at the same time. That's what they didn't tell me.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Done. Ooh. That's the face. That's not fun. That's hard.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
A nickel.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Could have been any kind of coin, too.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
I wonder.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Buddy, you're not helping your cause.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? The screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. He literally just tried to save his life.
You have no rebuttal?
And he's gonna die for it. He literally tried to save his own life, and he's gonna die for it.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
F. Yeah. Woo! Delicious. 75. I can get Celeste so many gifts with that.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
I wonder if there's What if there would be like a choice in the game where we just don't vote at all? Where everybody's like, nah, don't vote.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Oh yeah, I'm feeling the joy, buddy. Everyone hang out with me and frolicking in joy.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Do we get to actually vote? Oh no. That is kind of funny. Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money. The Black in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. I feel so bad.
Huh?
He literally just tried to save his own life.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong? Oh yeah, he has a thing about hitting women.
I didn't have a choice.
Leon is actually correct here. It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
I should you just accept my death. I like how the other heroes just hanging out. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. What do I think about that? Honestly, I'd feel better if we'd been wrong. Because what we came up with is really the truth. The truth that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I couldn't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. You're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck here. Yeah, woof! The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams and her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. It was some things that weren't so pleasant. That's why Sayaka. For the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. That's why she did. That's what she said.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try to kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. I feel like if anything, Leon was the one that was forced to do something like that. It's all your fault. Something friends, yeah, legitimate Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
The thing is, was Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good old whopping. Just barely avoided punishment you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently good fucking lord. For the identity of the killer during this last trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Oh no. Oh no, I forgot. They were literally just trying to save his own life.
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was to protect myself from the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
Oh, exactly. It's a self-defense. When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you did you not use your very own toolkits? After she checked herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. And then you came all the way back, walked into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh!
Are you sure? You were close to death than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. But I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
So what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken yourself to justice?
Hey,
Words? Hello? Where did they go? Why am I having such a hard time reading? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people like that, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Chills! Kills!
Oh my! Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You should pay the penalty for breaking the rules. The site demands it.
Stop! Please!
Oh, this poor guy.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I'm actually very excited.
No!
It was literally self-defense. This fucking sucks. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, this is what we saw in the ultimate... wow. The opening cutscene. Isn't it? Like this art style? In use. I do have to make it look weird because there's an animation and it uses this. It uses the executions anyway. Oh no! Oh no 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 no! 1,000 blows. Oh! 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 Oh my god. Monica, well, you're not helping. Oh, that headshot definitely did it. It's just like the opening. Ooh. Glad we all got to watch that. Fun for Grandma. Everybody's faces. What we saw was a true face of despair. I mean, we can't call it that. What else can we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. I don't think I need to try that one. What's going on?
I can't take it.
You really have to keep doing this? You just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Woohoo! Really need to with that one.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some sort of dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or, in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? I don't think you are, for me.
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense. It's like something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think that's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
Piece of shit. I don't know who you are. I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened happened. Because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? But how much time passes, you can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't get free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you all learn the mystery of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say? Oh, sorry. What are you trying to say? Hey, I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blackest punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all. Hey, you said everyone. Who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. You need to save some of the fun for later. Okay, bye. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Also, I'm surprised Toko was fine. But she said blood makes her pass out. And there was a lot. And after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. We just lost our sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Not Byakuya. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, times 2. Buddy, times 3. No one even tried to speak. The faces were stone. Their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. When we realized how Sayaka betrayed me by herself, didn't you? Thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. but even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision, that's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't say something like that. And there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. Well, we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was that she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
There's certainly one possibility. I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
So it's ironic if you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon. Keep moving forward. Yeah, feck Junko. No one cares that she died.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I could never do that. No. I could carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka. I'll carry them with me forever. Again, feck Junko. Carry their memories with me wherever I go. Instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations of you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it, I'm curious. How did you know I want to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well. I'm psychic.
What?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Chapter 1. To survive. Which literally no one did. The end. To be continued. This is the despair bat present. Die in a hole. Oh. I am ending this episode here. Wow, wow, wow. Woo! Alrighty, well. This has been a gas. I'm fucking dead. And so is Leon. I gotta sit down and think about life. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, I will see you later.